Yes, I really salute you all once again. It's I, Royal Crown Prince George, one of the Royal Crown Prince on earth, rooted right in the hearts of Nigeria here. Like I said, one of the Royal Crown Princes on earth, just like you have around the world, like you have Royal Crown Prince Williams and of UK, and the Royal Crown Princes. In short, let me just say the Royal Crown Princes you have in the Arab world, in the United Arab Emirates, that's in Dubai, Doha, Abu Dhabi, and Co., and also Royal Crown Princes of Saudi Arabia, and Royal Crown Princes in Asia, and Morocco, and Egypt, and Co. So mine, Royal Crown Prince, is also not different. One of the great legendary king you can see up there in the heart of Nigeria, which is Royal Majesty Joe OLEKA there. I want to seriously advise, I want to royally advise this great scepter, what we call of great kings in Igbo land. I want to seriously advise our great, good, brilliant, purposeful, hardworking politicians, lawyers, young lawyers, and all others. But I'm taking exception of actually politicians, especially those in authority, those in high authorities at whatever levels and position. With regards to this continuous military insult of the military chaps, insult, and the moment you have an encounter, you have an opportunity to meet up with any soldier, the next that vomits out is abuse. Come on, you have to really stop that. It's a total disservice to the nation and to the #1 citizen of the country, to the president who is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Even to us who are great warriors. Don't forget that in ancient days, it is my job as a Royal Crown Prince to organize the armed forces, to organize the army for the king. It's my job. Check out the old ancient days. It's my job to organize my armed forces, from the general downwards to the least man that will fight on the battlefield. And it's a great pride and honor for them to see me, a Royal Crown Prince, lead them in battle. The king is always there. If the king chooses to come for war, to be part of the war, kings don't really go to war. They wait to receive the good news of the glory and victory, as led by the Royal Crown Prince. The armed forces is also our job in every kingdom, in days of old. So I can't see myself beginning to abuse a soldier. A child who has brought out his life to sacrifice, to give up his life. Is it easy to do? If it's easy to do, all of you will relinquish your positions and join the army to fight this war that Nigeria is fighting today without Donald Trump coming to threaten the country, without Donald Trump threatening our president, without Donald Trump threatening to overrule our sovereign authority because you're the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I don't doing the president of this country good. The president is the commander-in-chief of armed forces. So let me use this opportunity now, because I'm really pained. Some of us most of us royals should not just sit down and keep quiet. There is a job God has given you to do. There is a reason why God chose you as a royal, and that's for you to speak up and say, this is not right, this is not right, this is what it should be. Just like the royals do in England, in United Kingdom, not just England, in the entire United Kingdom, UK. UK has various kingdoms under them. So one person is at the lead there, that's King Charles. His Royal Majesty King Charles. He has his Royal Crown Prince, Prince Williams. Once upon a time, Royal Crown Prince, the King Charles was once upon a time Royal Crown Prince. Today he's the king of the United Kingdom. His son takes position of that. And he leads the armed forces there too. So, some of us, go to the Arab world where all of you visit, all of you go and flourish, enjoy life. Can you abuse their own personality? This one will say you are a small boy, this one will say naughty boy, this one will say silly boy, this one will say You say you are a fool. Come on now. If they are not cheap or if they are fools, then let everybody leave that job, leave that position you are, and go and take up the job of being a military officer. The military officer is the defense. The military man is a defense for you, your families, your business, everything that you are, both in the heat of the day, and night. They are out there. Okay, did any one of you meet these guys in their houses? No, you meet these people on the road and you abuse them, you insult them. There's need for very good apology to this, because when you are abusing these people, you are actually ultimately abusing even the gods that put them in place. We go to bed, before we go to sleep in the night, because we don't know whether we will sleep and never wake up and die from there. There's always war in a human being's life. That war in a human being's life is even at sleep. When you go to rest and sleep, you don't know where your body, you don't know where your spirit goes, you don't know where your soul is. You're already half dead. It's just by divine miracle that you wake up in the morning to continue with your day's life. But before you sleep, you and your family pray, God, protect us, protect us against dangers and harm. Protect us against dangers and harm. You are turning God Almighty, our Almighty God, our Almighty Allah. You are turning Him to your greatest spiritual and divine supernatural watchman. But God gives you human watchmen, which are the soldiers, the army. Soldiers are God's property. And that is why it is only the president of the country, commander-in-chief of armed forces, that has soldiers securing him. Soldiers are the only people that secure a president anywhere in the world where the president chooses, and many of them are guided as the commander-in-chief that they are, as president, commander-in-chief of armed forces, they have these soldiers secure them. So if you abuse one soldier on the street, you insult a soldier on the street, you are messing up a soldier on the street, you are ridiculing a soldier on the street, you are telling people, hey, you know what? Come on, commander-in-chief is nobody, he's not himself. Come on, do invasion, come on. Do you know all these type of insults that happens, the way we ridicule our soldiers, the way we insult our soldiers, the way it gives room to invasions to be happening? You have the headers, you have the Fulani headers, you have the bandits, you have all manner of criminal vices flocking into the country to confront our soldiers and act on them, slaughter them and go. Then you also have a foreign country that's supposed to be our own foreign partner ally, instead of collaborating, he's also saying, hey, you know what, whether you guys like it or not, we are coming to, hit you guys down, because you've been overlooking the slaughtering of one side or the genocide or Christians and so on and so forth. In certain aspects, there is a watch they've been watching and they've seen that you guys don't manage your, look at the event of today, or is it yesterday or today? Trump, the president of the United States, praising his soldiers, praising them, giving them all the accolades, telling them this country is powerful with them, and this country, US, cannot be powerful without them. How is our own? Are we showing the world that we have pride of having our own soldiers, or just go out there, we abuse them? What I expect, let me just stop here. This should make a lot of sense. Those of you who are in the legal service, in fact, everybody is legal. There's nobody who is illegal. Let me just make that very, very clear. We just tend to use that word legal. Everybody is legal. Even by birth, you are legal. So there's nobody who is not legal. The practice of law starts from number one, the military, down. Certain people are trained to interpret the law better and defend or prosecute. Those are the people called lawyer, and they are tagged. They become what we call barristers today. Please don't go and be abusing soldiers. Don't go and be writing on your blogs and put insult on soldiers, abuse on soldiers. Don't go and don't do it, because those people are people protecting you today. If not, if you say, okay, protect the president, protect the nation, with what you have, you cannot do it. So why abuse those who can do it with their life? They are doing it with their life, risking it with their life, securing our country's territorial integrity with their life, securing me and you, I and you, our families, your businesses, because without them, you can't move freely. That's the fact. So instead, talk nicely about them. Make them proud. Be proud of them. Be proud of your own. Just like the white skins are proud of their own. Let us not try to become a bully. Let you people not become a bully because of one position or title position that you find yourselves. You begin to bully. You start to bully our young soldiers, our able soldiers, our protectors. These are the protectors God has given to us. Before anything, it was warlords, warriors. God is God of war. Never you forget that. God is God of war. Go read your Bible very well. God is God of war. So before any, there was God of war. God, the greatest, superior, supernatural, universal soldier, warrior, great God, mighty God, powerful warrior, super merciless killing machine, where you try to show that you are not merciful. He will show you the other way around, and it will be catastrophic. Go and check history. And it is the number one law. He established the law, and soldiers execute it. Soldiers execute it before he began to have the political aspect start to show face, where he decided to, you know what, let's make the palace free of too many matters, too many cases. Let us make the king free with his prince of too many cases. Separations started. We start to have judges. We have to have those who are going to be interpreting the law better. Free the area. Then we start to have the lives of the political class. The lives of political class that will face political administration proper. Let the kings be free. Then you have presidents, prime ministers, governors, and their ministers. So let's not abuse these privileges, positions that we find ourselves, and forget that the only people that bring their human flesh and lives out and their head out and take the bullets, take the killings to protect all of you, is those soldiers. Love every soldier, treat every soldier nicely, help every soldier, be proud of the soldier of your country. Have pride with them. If not, you don't need to talk about soldiers at all. You don't even need to talk about them. Then you should do your job. You, your family, do the job yourself. Everything has a process and procedure. You get to a place. In fact, the bottom line is talk nicely to soldiers. That's all. Talk nicely to them. They are doing a humongous sacrifice. Some people will say it's a job they chose to do. Why don't you do it? Why don't you get your entire family members to go and do it? All of you go and do it if you know it's a job that it can be done. It's not easy for a man to come out. It's God that determines who will come out to come and join the army. Forget how somebody come out. If that person is not doing it by himself, it's the will to secure his environment, his country. Yeah, we may say because no job. It's not about no job. It is the way it works spiritually. Because if nobody is there, who will now secure us? Do you know that countries without soldiers most times are totally invaded and taken away? That time you have countries that we launch inside and that's it. Even the smallest city called Vatican City, they have their own army. Despite the fact that they are of great high of the Christendom, they have their own army. The great ones we call our messiahs, the two sides of messiahs, be it religious, be it any of the religious aspects, they have their own army. They had their own armies when they were living on earth. Those that are mentors who are worshiping God, true. They had their own armies. They had their own fighters. They had their own protectors. So if God arranges for your country soldiers to secure you, don't abuse them, don't insult them. You are actually insulting the commander of your armed forces, and you don't go there to bully and abuse before the world media. What are you telling the world? Come on. You are telling them, come on, our soldiers are nothing. We even can slap them and beat them and kick them off. We don't give. You know who I am in the country. I'm governor, I'm minister, I'm so on and so forth, and this and that. They are rubbish and nonsense. That's exactly what you're telling the world. And you know what? They will come and invade you. When they invade you, you don't have mouths. Those soldiers, you call them, they will not answer you. They will say, do the job now. Do the job yourself. It's too much. It's time to bully you. So these are the sequences. So what you should do, let me advise here, what you should do next time. Number one, talk nicely to soldiers. Talk nicely to them, regardless of their rank and regardless of their position. Talk nicely to them. Your opportunity to be, by God's grace, your opportunity to be in the higher position that you are. Just like I am in the one God has given me. They are opportunity, but in short-lived life, to be your protector, your defender of your rights as human on earth in your country. Not to be invaded and chattered away, taken away by force as slaves, no matter your position. It can happen. But they are because of them, there is that fear of external aggression, not because of another person. Yes. Then, when you talk nicely to them, the next thing is, you go to a place, You want to carry out your job and assignment, be you whatever position you find yourself, or you encounter them on the wrong side of law, like maybe the one someone who did last time, say saw a soldier drive on wrong part of road. You don't need to fight your soldier. Don't fight your soldier. Don't show the world with camera that you can fight your soldier. No, if you do that, the world will follow you and launch into your country and fight your soldiers through back. And that time you become helpless. Treat them nicely. These are human beings that sacrifice ultimately their life. They can die tomorrow. You see them today, they are dead tomorrow. For your family, it can't happen because you don't want them to go that line. No, it ain't going to happen. You too don't want to go that line. You will need them to secure and protect you. So why confront them? Why insult them? Why abuse them aggressively? So my advice is be nice to them. Call them aside, most times possibly off camera. There's nothing you want to show there. Like I say, you just want to disgrace the integrity of your country by facing your soldier, by abusing him. You become the enemy of your own soldier again. No? So call your soldier aside, off camera, and address the situation. Try to know what the problem is. Try to know why he's doing what he's doing. Then help him out. He might be even needing your help tomorrow. He pray for you and pray that God bless you. Your name is good everywhere. Then, like the other one, like the case of my very wonderful, loving, good friend, though online on Facebook we are friends for a long time ago, we've not had a relationship. I think the one that is Minister of 15 now, Honorable Minister of YERIMA. You know, I call him the 007 James Bond of River State when he was governor in his earlier time. That's what I call him. So I think he's trying to live up to that expectation. But you see, when you meet soldiers in a place, no, they are not there on their own. They are following a specific order from somewhere. Like I said, still take him off camera. Take him off camera. Try to know what's up. You know, those are your protectors. Tomorrow you might have issues, you might have problems, and these same soldiers will be drafted to protect you. Honestly speaking, that's the way life goes. These same soldiers will be drafted to protect you. So my advice, like I said, just in the second aspect of my advice, you get to a place, you want to respect, you want to have access into your property, just the same way soldiers will defend your country and protect your country with order of the Constitution and the order of the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. What you do, they are defending the territorial integrity, deny access to illegal infiltrators. What you do, the person is doing the same thing on the lands or the property or wherever. Oh, you've met him. That means he's about to take a different shape. No need to cause a drama. You step aside. Do exactly what you did before. You call the Chief of Defense Staff. You report to him, tell him what you've seen. You can also call the President, because he's Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, not you. Not you, Minister, not you, Governor, not any other person. You don't have right over that military man. You don't have right over that soldier stationed there. It's only his commander he will obey. It's only his commander is going to obey. So what you do, you go upscale, report to the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. If you know you and him have a good relationship, that's the President. He's going to call the Chief of Defense Staff, see what I'm hearing. Please find out and get back to me. Chief of Defense Staff will go downwards and do his findings. And you either choose to stay or you choose to say, okay, we'll be back again. And you live with a handshake. You can shake if you like. Don't say, no, that's, you can shake. No matter who you are, you can shake even the private soldier. You can shake him for doing his job right. He did a perfect job. He can do the same thing too for you. How about if it's in your place and some person that has higher power come and holler him in your own house, in your own office, and he give way. He give way to come, open gates. What are you going to say? Are you not going to say, you dumb? That's then you can call him dumb fool, stupid idiot. He just, no, he did a great job. So you, in your great cycle, your good cycle, you will say, wow, this person is a great soldier. He did great. Him and his boys. You shake them hands. To be sweet and loving, and you walk away. Not what you are saying. You are a fool. You are a fool. You are a big fool. No, that's absurd. That's unfortunate. You are doing your job. As a minister, a great one. I give you the accolades. I salute you too for doing a great job. But also the soldier and his team are doing their own job too. Obeying order. You are obeying order. You say all of you are obeying orders of the same lawful authority, which is the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, because that is somebody who is the former Chief of Naval Staffs property and premises. He didn't just get it on his own. Somebody gave it to him. Somebody valued his inputs for this nation, his sacrifices for this nation. You know, it's not easy to be the chief of. That's an armed forces. People that fight off, what do you call it now? The fight off external aggressions at their various capacities. Do you know that it's not easy? You go to some countries, it's never easy. They take away. We know what has happened in recent times, in some few months back. We have some top military chiefs who are taken out. That's the risk of the job. You are taken out, their lives are cut short suddenly, and you are taken away. Their lives are taken off. You know, that's the risk about it. So most times, the country, through the president, through the commander-in-chief, tells them thank you. And I want to see you do same thank you too to all these soldiers, from up downwards. You know, many of them don't even have a home of their own. You know, even after serving, the private soldier don't have a home of their own. You know, you who is doing barrister job and a lawyer job, you know, law interpretation, all of you are working together the same goal: protection of lives and properties. Are you at your own level as a lawyer? So you don't come out, go online, go on blog and start insulting. So you start to write anyhow. So you start to say how he was wrong, how he's not right, how he is violating. No. So just obeying the law. He's the number one owner of law abiding. He's the number one owner of law enforcement. He's the number one protector of the law of the country. And that constitution is the law of the country. He's the number one protector of that constitution of the country. And he obeys orders. And the number one law of every military man is to obey orders, which human beings find it difficult to do. Most of you, few obey. Many don't. Even those in position don't obey laws. Obeying order. You want to circumvent it. You want to give reason why you have to circumvent it. But military people obey law once and for all. You know, and that's the greatest thing about their life. You know, that God blesses them. God owns the soldiers, and country owns the soldiers. Make your country proud by, you know, blessing your soldiers. Being nice to them. Don't insult them. Don't castigate them. Don't bully them. Don't do that. If you do that, you are actually harming yourselves. And that is why we are seeing the problem we are having today from all corners. You know, and we are saying they are not doing anything. Are you doing your own? Are you doing your own? You don't want to come out online and flabbergast them, bully them, and fight against them. No, it's not proper. Be proud of your soldiers. Make them happy. Boost their morale. You know, and roll along with them and know where. You know why what is happening is happening. No soldier is somewhere without a reason, without an instruction. Apart from the ones that are doing bad, proper bad, that are not giving orders. The soldier that carry gun on his own to go and do the duty is different. It's totally different, and everybody does it. There's nowhere where it's not being done. Soldiers do it. So you have bad soldiers who carry gun to go and do illegal duty. You have lawyers who carry cassock to go and do illegal duty. You have policemen who carry guns to go and do illegal duty. You have that. There's no way it is not. You have human beings, some few knockhead human beings performing illegal duty. So please let us stop here. Let me stop here now. I didn't like all this that is going on, and I cannot just sit back and be watching, you know, without helping to repair things. So as you watch this, share among yourselves, and let's make corrections in this country. Let's start making corrections of this country and making this country great and proud. Are going to Trump put us for his own country, US. It's between all of us. It's among us, all of us. You know. And if you bully and insult your number one protectors, then you are done for. You're done for. So everything, even fly will come and attack, and you start shaking and jumping up and down. You know, the only word of mouth was said. The attack haven't happened though. Nothing have happened though. For people we could stand for before in this country. Once upon a time, this country could stand with what we had, and people will fall back. This country could stand with what we had against any country that said they are world power. We know what we are backing on. You know, yes, once upon a time, I'm talking about 18 years ago, 18 years, behind 18 years ago, this country will make noise. We only talk once or so, and you know, this is a country that was the great, powerful might of Africa as at then. You know, and especially, no, forget West Africa. We own the ECOMOG, we own everything. We own it. Our soldiers made us great and proud in West Africa and Africa. Even to today, the histories of the past still remains in the mind of many. And so, but today, what we are seeing online, on TV, everywhere, a bunch of cameras, is abusing of our soldiers. That's really, really bad. Abusing of our soldiers, insulting of our soldiers, very, very bad, you know, on cameras. I want to apologize on behalf of my friend, the Honorable Minister himself, SWK, whom I love so much. On his behalf, I want to apologize to Lieutenant A.M. YERIMA and his entire military team that are on duty. You are doing your right job. You are doing your right job. Nothing is going to happen, and you didn't perform your job. Nothing is going to happen. You perform your job, and whoever that is saying you did wrong is actually wrong. I royally say that person is wrong. That person is absolutely wrong. And the Commander-in-Chief of Force himself knows that that's the truth. It's really wrong. You did your job, and I would not be surprised if the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces himself says, draft me this type of soldier to my place. Draft him to my villa. Draft him to my villa. He has just exposed the good side of the military, that we still have great men somewhere, no matter how small they are and good, they are men of value and valor. So I would not be surprised if the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces himself, as a reward for you for standing up for justice, for good, and for your duty, for your job, lawful duty, obedience, in the face of millions of crowd that came intimidating, because that movement was sort of intimidation. With cameras everywhere, you still do not feel shame. You stood your ground. The insults did not let you feel shame. You stood your ground. So I look forward to some great men somewhere saying, Mr. President, I believe the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, this person needs gallantry words, gallantry, you may not be on the news, but I look up to that happening for you to be picked up and for good and position where, So you are a man to have within an environment of greatness, And let me look forward to the good side of you, and I apologize on my great friend's behalf. I apologize to you for that. Very sorry about the insults, very sorry about the abuses, and it's part of what you see in the job as uniform. I love your composure. Everybody, Nigeria loves your composure. All Nigerians worldwide love your composure. People watching from outside love your composure. And God bless you. God bless Nigerian military. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the President and the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of Nigeria. God bless all of us. God bless us all royals. God bless even the person who made this to showcase itself, my Honorable Minister SWK. God bless you too. You're my good friend, you're my brother. You are doing your own job too. Everybody has their job to do. There was nothing bad in doing your job. You're doing your job perfectly well too. It's just that there needed to have an understanding and stop smashing heads. The understanding, Come, and that's all. That's what you did. That's what it should be. So, no hard feelings, no pains to anybody. And that it has happened. We learn from it and we move on as one nation. Everything is for one goal. All of us, one goal. The best for this country, Nigeria, away from laughing stock the way of the world, and also the best for the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, the best for all of us that are citizens, all the citizens of the federal government of Nigeria. That is what should be the goal. All of you, lawyers, ministers, those working with the president, special advisors. No special advisor is supposed to abuse this soldier. Take note, I've said before, don't try it, don't do it. No citizen is supposed to abuse this soldier or soldiers. Don't do it. You do yourself harm, you do yourself good. Because they could retreat, they could back down and say, bring your family, come and do the job. You understand me? So, don't do it. If you know you can't, don't do it. If you know you can't do the job of these soldiers, you can't bring yourself and your family to come and do the job and sacrifice, please don't insult those who are doing it. Don't abuse them. So, everything is for the good of the country. And for all of us, for you. Cheers, you. God bless you. Cheers.